Hello, hello everyone. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet, and today is Wearable Wednesday, and I'm just getting started. Oh, sorry, I should have already grabbed this. I'm just getting started on the Cozy Cabin Cardi. Just getting started on this, and I've only done 2 rows. I've only done 2 rows, but this is the back panel. Okay, so you make the whole entire back from the neck down, and then you do 2 front panels and sew them on at the shoulder. So yeah, I'm only 2 in on that one, but I guess I'm a glutton for punishment because I and here's what I did on this. Let me do this first. What I did on this, I'm just not looking at patterns very closely, evidently, here lately, because this also called for a twee weight. I can't talk today because I can't. Oh, let me try that again. It calls for a 3-weight yarn. I picked out, went to Hobby Lobby, and got 4-weight. So what I did is it calls for a 5mm hook. I went down to a 4.5, and I did the gauge. You know, I was like very hardcore on, I'm not doing gauge. I don't have time to do that. I just want to start the project. And since I've been doing these Wearable Wednesdays, I've kind of changed my mind on that. And I have been doing gauge swatches. I have learned that it really helps in the long run so that you're not getting to the end of your project and it's too big or it's too small. So, and because I got the wrong weight of yarn, I decided to do a gauge swatch. So I tried it with a 4.5, with a 4-weight yarn and a 4.5mm hook, and it worked out with the gauge perfectly. So that's what I'm using. So yeah, so I'll be working on this week, and I'll update you better on that. But guess what? I guess I'm a glutton for punishment because I forgot I had this 2021 Annie's crochet calendar, and I said I was going to work in this year. And so January's project is a wearable. It is it's called the Heathered Strawberry Snowy Charm, and it is a little hooded pocket shawl. This is it right here. So I'm looking at my stash, and it does take a 4-weight yarn. So I'm looking at my stash to see what I have, and I have bought these cast-offs, and I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it was Hirschner's or where I ordered this from. I can't remember. But I had these 2 shades left, and I've got just enough, I think. Let me pull this out of the plastic. I've got just enough. This is what I made, and I don't think I have it up here, but my sweater that I designed, it's what I made from my sweater. So I have the pink and the off-white, the cream, the light pink and the cream. I don't know if the camera's picking that up very good or not, but I have these 2 colors, and I've got plenty of it. So I think I'm going to see and count up how many rows total, and then I'm going to divide that between these 2 colors and make it, instead of solid, let me get the picture back out. Instead of this solid color, just using the pink and the cream and making it striped. So we'll see how that works. Then for the popcorn stitches around and the pom-pom, I have this. This was left over from a skein of I Love This yarn, and I can't remember the name of it. I misplaced the I don't have the band that goes around it anymore. But this is Hobby Lobby's I Love This yarn, and I think this would be pretty. It would make a pretty contrast up against the other two colors for the pom-poms. So we will see how that turns out. So yeah, baby blankets, a hooded scarf, pocket scarf, a cardigan, and I'm making slippers for tomorrow for things we're making Thursday. Plus I've got a pig and a cow to work, a pig and a horse to work on. I told myself I was not going to stress myself out this year. And guess what I've started doing? Now the thing with these is, with this calendar, it says, it claims it says projects to work in a weekend. So maybe it's not going to be that bad. If it says in a weekend, I might be able to get it done in a day. We shall see. I don't know. But that's the projects I've got going. So those are my two wearables. And hopefully by next Wednesday, I'll have a lot more to show you than what I've been doing. I don't know what's going on with me. You guys tell me if you're experiencing this. I don't know if it's the weather. Excuse me, this light's right in my eyeballs. I don't know if it's the weather. I cannot get caught up on sleep. Last night, my husband and I were watching a show. Yeah, see, it's like my energy level is like, it's pathetic. Last night we were watching a show and I laid down on the couch. It was cold and I wrapped up in a quilt. I was cold. He was not. I was freezing. So I wrapped myself up in this quilt. Well, the last time I looked at my clock, it was around 6 o'clock, and I evidently fell asleep. I didn't wake up till almost 10. Well, when I woke up on the couch at 10 o'clock, the lights were all off. My husband had already gone to bed. And I thought, well, isn't this great? Now it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm wide awake. So I got a project out. I decided to crochet a little bit. And, excuse me, I am so sorry. I decided to crochet a little bit. And probably around midnight, I got sleepy again and went back to sleep. Now, you would think 6 to 10, that's 4 hours. Then I fell back to sleep again, I guess around midnight, and I didn't wake up till 6:30 this morning. So that's 6.5 hours. That's 10.5 hours of sleep. You would think that I would be caught up on sleeping that much. Y'all, I keep rubbing my eyes because I feel so tired. I ate breakfast this morning. I drank a cup of coffee, hoping that would get me going. I still feel out of it. What in the world? I have never felt this exhausted. And so I don't know, maybe it's this weather. I'll tell you what drives me crazy is when we have to do the time change and it starts getting dark at 4:30 at night here where I am. At 4:30, dark. And maybe that's why I'm getting so sleepy so early. But guys, 10 hours of sleep and I still feel like I haven't slept 2 minutes. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So if you guys have any ideas on what I can do to feel like I have more energy, let me know in the comments, because I've got way too much to do to feel this out of it. I'm not sick. I don't have anything. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe the holidays just wore me out and I wore out more from the holidays than I realized. Who knows? But if anybody's got any tips on how I can feel more energetic, please let me know, because this is driving me crazy. I don't need to be this out of it with as much as I've got going on right now. Ugh. So yeah. And I'm also going to get on the phone. I called. We have a guy, a tax guy that does our taxes every year. And back in October, I called him to talk about what I needed to do with my taxes in order for my to be fully monetized on YouTube. Wanted to get that going before the year was out. Did it happen? No. Has he called me back? No. That really irritates the out of me, because we do business with him every year. We pay him to do our taxes for us. You'd think he'd call. This has been since October. So I'm going to call him one more time today and see if I can get in to see him, because I need to get this going. Yeah, I need to get this going. So we'll see if that happens today. One thing after another, guys. It never ends. So I'm going to go take some crochet downstairs. I got my house clean yesterday. I got all the Christmas stuff finished, put away. So I don't have anything to do today. I don't have to go anywhere today. I am going to chill out and crochet and get caught up. So remember, just a reminder, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central, going live again. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central. So be sure to stay tuned and join in for the live tomorrow night. And maybe I'll have some more things to share with you then. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to do some crocheting and just try and, I need to wake up. I've showered. I've eaten. And I feel like I'm run a marathon. But anyway, so I'll let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow for Things We're Making Thursday. Yeah. See you later. Bye.